Okay, let's see how fast we can design this part. I'm going to use my trick of copying the image address coming over here. And that way I can zoom in on these numbers. You can see the height is 2.5 and the width is 4. So we will start with that. The 4 inches along the bottom is a good place to start. And we'll use this axis right there, or that plane rather, the XY plane. Clicking here, and then we're not going to click a second time. We're going to type in 4 and release. Come back over here, zoom all. Now we can see the whole thing. Zoom back a little bit like this, and you can pull this down here. And so now we have a fully constrained part, but we got to finish it off, of course. So I'm going to rough out the rest of the sketch. See, they do a great job there. We really need to know that this one is vertical. Well, we really need to make that one vertical. So that's one constraint. And then also from top to bottom, dimensions right there and right here, 2.5. And then we'll see what else we have here. Do we know the height of the wall? Yep, right here, 1.75. And then we can make these two equal. So let's click on the equal tool and make this one equal to that one. And then what we can say is this distance right here is 1.25. Okay, and the other thing is we're going to make an assumption here, although it doesn't tell us this for certain. We're going to assume this is symmetric so that we can say that this diagonal and that diagonal are equal. Now we have a fully constrained part. Let's go ahead and put our circles in there. Man, we're making quick work of this one. I'll see if I can even speed it up a little bit more. Of course, I'll probably end up making mistakes when I do that, right? All right, so there's the size of that one. The size of this one is 0.5. We can use our equal tool to say that this circle has the same size as that one. And then we need to position them so that we know exactly where they're at. 0.75 from the corner. Is that one going to be fully defined now that I do this? Sure. And so do the same thing over here. I'll put it right here for now and you'll see why. And this bottom one, I'll put down here. And that one's fully constrained. Okay, and I think we said this one was 1.5, if I remember right. We scroll over here. 1.25. Just double click on it, 1.25. And we want to make this in the middle. So what we could do is either tell it that it's 2 inches there, but you see that they don't really give that dimension. So we want to see if we can accomplish the same thing. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to make another line, and it's going to go from the midpoint, hover over until it turns green, click down here until it turns green, then click on the line there, hit escape to get out of the line drawing mode. Click up here where it says construction line. Now we want to make this center coincident with that. So if I used shift click or control click, I think both will work. And that pulls them into position, makes it fully defined. Let's get out of any mode that we're in by hitting escape so we can reposition all of these to make the diagram look great. So from the inside out, small, medium, large. Try to bring them in tight so that when you print this out, the dimensions are not reducing the resolution of the big picture of the whole thing. All right, then we go over here and zoom all. What thickness do we need on this part? Oh, we can see it right here, 0.25. So going to model, extrude. I'm going to extrude it into the board. So perhaps I can pull some dimensions up in the front. So 0.25, does that look good? And you can also use this home button right here Use some of these to look at it. Looks good. Let's bring the dimensions to the front. So the way to do that is go over to annotations, promote dimensions. We're going to select the geometry, which is this entire extrusion part, and then click this button here so that we don't have to manually select all the dimensions. Click OK, see if there's anything to remove or to reposition. We don't want letters on top of each other or numbers. Okay, looks like we don't need this one right here. So delete that one. Everything else looks good. So center it up and then we will save this part. I wonder how long that took us on that one. 3.3 is the part number, I believe. Yeah, I'm sorry, chapter 2.3 on this one. All right, and I'll see you in the next video.